Are you struggling to write an essay that will get you top marks? Maybe you don't know how to start writing that essay. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you 7 quick, easy steps to get an essay plan written and done so you can get top marks in your next essay. Let's get going. Sometimes the hardest thing about essay writing is just getting those first words down on paper. Writing an essay plan is really useful for not only saving you time, but making sure that your essay is a very strong, cohesive piece of work to submit to your teacher. In this video, I'm going to show you 7 steps on how to make sure that you write a strong essay plan before you even get words down on paper to make sure that that essay that you're writing doesn't give you headaches. Let's get started with step 1 right away. Step 1 when you get given an essay to write is to figure out what the essay topic is. To figure out the essay topic, I recommend that you get every bit of information that your teacher has provided for you on how to write that essay and print it all out. So that includes the essay question, any prompts or advice on how to write the essay, and of course, if they provide a marking criteria, then use that marking criteria as well. Now, a marking criteria, if you're not sure, is something that lists how much of a weighting they're going to give to different aspects of the assignment. So they might say, I'm going to give you 30% of the mark for this part, 30% for another part, and 40% for another element of the essay. Not all teachers provide a marking criteria, so if you haven't been provided with one, don't worry, just use whatever you've got. Now, once you've printed out all of those key documents that explain what you need to do for the essay, I want you to highlight any key words that you think are really relevant for this essay plan. So you can see on the screen here right now that I've provided with you a couple of essay questions and the key words that should jump out at you from those essay questions. The reason you should be doing this is that you need to have some awareness of what the essay topic is. So many students just start writing their essay and they start going on a tangent and forget that they actually need to answer a specific question. And we'll come back to these keywords later in this video. Okay, step 2 is to gather your sources together and take quick, rough notes. Here's a couple of key sources that you need to gather together. Any lecture notes or lecture slides that your teacher has provided for you. So if you took notes when you were at a lecture, or you took notes in class, or if your teacher gave you the lecture slides, make sure you print them out, have them next to you, and start taking notes, any relevant notes that relate back to those key words that we talked about in step 1. The second thing you should be referring to when you're taking these first initial notes is the assigned readings. If your teacher's assigned you any readings for homework or weekly activities that you need to do, have a look through them and see if they've got any relevant information that jumps out at you that you can use in your essay. Once you've found some relevant information, add it to that rough notes list that you're making up of some things that you might need to talk about in the essay. And thirdly, try to get some additional sources that you found yourself. I recommend using Google Scholar for this because Google Scholar is a really useful resource for finding academic research on issues. I've provided later on in this series a whole tutorial on how to use Google Scholar. So once you've watched this video, keep watching all the other videos on this free essay writing course and you'll come to one of the videos on exactly how to use Google Scholar. And step 3, brainstorm using a mind map. Mind maps are really useful for getting all that rough information and all those notes that you took down in step 2 together and into some sort of coherent whole so you know what to write first, second, and third. So have a look at this mind map that I've used on the screen right now. In the middle, you just need to write the essay question and draw lines out from the middle and write out all of the key ideas that you want to talk about in those outside circles. I recommend one key idea for about 300 words or so. That's probably on the high end. So say if you've got a 1500 word essay, for those 1,500 words, you might want somewhere in the order of about 5 key ideas written down. Once you've completed all of those key ideas around the outside of that essay question, you can draw some more lines out from each of those key ideas, providing extra additional details. These might be examples, explanations, facts and figures, or even some of the sources that you want to cite from step 2, so you've got all of your ideas organized in this mind map. Okay, step 4, a nice easy one. Have a look at that mind map and have a think, which one of those key ideas do I want to talk about first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and so on. So have a look at this example about an essay about climate change. This student has decided they need to define climate change first, which makes sense, doesn't it? And then they've decided to move on to some more in-depth points. So have a think about which points should be said first, second, third, and fourth. All right, step 5. Now that you know what you're saying in order, let's write the first sentence for each of those points. The first sentence is a really important sentence. In that first sentence, you need to exactly say that key point that you're talking about. So have a go at writing the first sentence, which is going to turn into a paragraph eventually for each of those key points in order. We're going to talk in depth about how to write topic sentences later on in this essay writing course. So keep watching all the episodes in this course and you'll find out exactly how to write really good quality topic sentences as well. All right, step 6. Now you've got your first sentence for each of your paragraphs written down. Congratulations. Now you've got 3 hours to write a no pressure draft. Don't worry about this draft being perfect because this is not going to be exactly what you submit. Just get words down on paper. Have a look at that mind map and see where you've drawn out all those extra little lines on the outside that give extra details, explanations, examples, facts, and figures. Use those points to add extra sentences after each of your topic sentences for each of your key ideas. Now remember, you don't need to write your conclusion and introduction until the end of this no pressure draft. Write all the key facts and figures in what we call the body of the essay first, and then you can write the introduction and conclusion last. Again, I do have a whole episode on introductions and a whole episode on conclusions, so keep watching this course and you'll get tons of information on how to write introductions and conclusions. And step 7, hopefully after that 3-hour no pressure draft, you've actually got probably close to the amount of words that you need already written down on paper. So for step 7, you need to start editing. Hopefully you've got a few days to edit, or maybe even a few weeks to edit this piece. So try to edit it a few times over a course of a few days, and each time you edit it, make it better and better. Focus on things like spelling and punctuation, making sure that the writing is coherent, and seeing if you can fit in any more references to good quality sources as you write. And hey, that's it. You've written an essay plan and even gotten started on your essay. So here's the 7 steps on the screen right now, showing you exactly how to write an essay plan and get started on that essay, no matter how hard it is. Alright, as I've already said a few times in this video, this is a video from an essay writing course. It's totally free, it's all on YouTube. Hit the link in the description to take you to the playlist and you can watch every episode one after the other. Hey guys, Chris here from essayguidance.com. If you like that video, you're going to love our full online course. In fact, that video you just watched is part of our full course, which is available on our website right now. You get tons more lessons just like this, plus in-depth tutorials that take you through exactly how to write excellent top-notch essays for university. So head over to essayguidance.com/course right now to check out what we have available for you.